Hey, Matt here. Welcome to another sesh on the Artist's Way. Today's sesh on the way really enhanced the way that I relate to enthusiasm in a, very enthusiastic way. You've probably noticed that I can get pretty enthusiastic sometimes, and it's, sometimes sparked spontaneously, and I've noticed that it can be energetically jarring. Based on some well-meaning feedback I've received from people who are very dear to me. So, enthusiasm is one of those things that I have definitely developed some emotional scar tissue around for fear of someone thinking that I'm too eccentric or ungrounded. Which honestly, I've probably taken that feedback a little too personally, and in the process developed an over seriousness and closed the valve to just genuine energy, like excitement and joy. But on the flip side, that criticism has served to inspire better ways to wield that energetic enthusiasm into a more grounded focus, which begins to tap into how Julia speaks to enthusiasm. When she points out that the word enthusiasm comes from the Greek filled with God. It's an ongoing energy supply tapped into the flow of life itself. Enthusiasm is grounded in play, yes, not work. Did that perk up your artist child a little bit? Yay! Good. That's the point. I was also inspired to hear how Julia compares this enthusiastic energy to the energy that comes from being disciplined. She says, as artists, grounding our self-image in military discipline is dangerous. In the short run, discipline may work, but it will only work for a while. By its very nature, discipline is rooted in self-admiration, which is typically short-lived, and perhaps more importantly, the discipline becomes the focus, not the creative outflow. So, for example, I have finally decided to stop telling myself the story that I am not a singer, and that singing isn't for me. Not true, says my artist child. I would actually love to sing more and better and play with this beautiful vocal cord and just in the process unravel the fear of what others might think of my voice. So I've recently been getting to know these wonderful vocal cords in a whole new way and have started taking singing lessons. And I was given some vocal exercises to do, and at some point, that playful, enthusiastic discovery of singing became this disciplined work of practicing these exercises. Ooh. So noticing this, my child was like, well, if I'm gonna stick with this, I'm gonna need to be having some fun. So I started making it fun. I started cleaning up the audio files. I don't know, that's fun for me. I started playing those audio files on loop while doing my creative journaling. Thank you, Marva. What else? I turned my workspace into more of like a playful space. So yeah, and just in that process of just like focusing on how to making it fun, next thing I knew, it definitely shifted, and I noticed that shift between that limited, disciplined energy and that joyous, enthusiastic energy. And next thing I knew was singing for hours and had to stop just to give my vocals a break. So let's practice. Let's take a moment to reflect on something that you really want. But right now, it might just feel like a duty or like a chore in order to work towards it. What are some creative ways to be more playful and enthusiastic in focusing on the process of attaining whatever that thing is? And this could be shifts in your external environment or your internal environment. And of course, a great way to playfully explore how to do this is in our morning pages. Let's do it. All right. So as we journey onward into our day, let's practice treating our work like play. Why not? When we see other artists who inspire us, notice that what might seem like discipline might actually be more like a play date to that person. Today's creative exercise is a really fun way to visualize what that might look like to playfully create the life of your dreams. Some good insights, good questions, affirmations, and collage. So enjoy that. And I would love to wrap up today's session with this wonderful reminder from Julia. At the end of this section, she says, remember that art is a process. The process is supposed to be fun. For our purposes, the journey is always the only arrival, may be interpreted to mean that our creative work is actually our creativity itself at play in the field of time. At the heart of this play is the mystery of joy. Beautiful. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace, love, and